Good to see you.
Gilbert, are you well?
I am, but I wish I could have risen to the challenge put before us, instead of just hiding here in the longhouse.
You were exactly where you needed to be, defending the people.
어제 퀘스트 하면서 얘가 우리 쪽으로 왔죠?
Our
forces outside were sufficient, and your father would have many unkind words for me if anything had happened to you.
I know. I only wish my father's long shadow didn't darken my prospects here. I want to learn from you, not watch you.
I have no doubt. Next time, then.
You look well.
가자.
I want to see the Alliance map.
자, 오늘은 어디로 가볼까? 여기 두 개는 끝났고 이제 옥션의 포드샤이어랑 룬덴이랑 네, 이스트 잉글리시아 앵글리아네요. 여기도 뭐 건축 전투력이 낮는데? 아, 너무 내가 포급을 해버렸나? 최고 난이도라도 그렇게 어렵지 않을 것 같아. 좀 높은 데 없어요? 높은 데가 없네. 이스트 앵글리아프 갑시다.
Those Dane invaders. They came from East Anglia, is that right?
Yes. Dane invaders who serve a man called Ruud. He seems to be sowing discord among Saxons and friendly Danes alike. Years ago, the sons of Ragnar hoped to pacify the land. They appointed a steward named Finnir to find a suitable Saxon king. But the kingdom has fallen into ruins since, with no king and violent raiders ravaging what little peace remains. I suggest you make for East Anglia and find out what their steward is doing wrong.
한마디로 무정부라는 거지? 그래?
I will make the trip east then. Speak to this Finnir myself.
A good plan.
Be careful out there.
가자. 아까 코 고는 소리가 얘 소리였나 보네.
What? What's happening?
Finnir?
Oh, no, not unless Halfdan sent you.
Whoever you are, I want to know why there's no king on East Anglia's throne.
Because the man in question ain't been married yet. Once he is, East Anglia will have its king, and little else.
결혼이 이렇게 중요합니다.
You know, stranger, you interrupted a beautiful dream. I was sailing through Helheim, drifting on a ship of fire.
Dreams of death often run ahead of the real
난
thing.
꿈에서 오딘이었는데.
Oh, wouldn't that be a burden off my shoulders? What business have you with the backwater king, anyway?
Danes from here attacked my clan. I want to know why, and how to make sure it never happens again.
Ah, that would be Ruud's clan. They killed the last man I put here, Adelstan. I suspect they'll do the same to our next monarch.
A Dane who can't keep the Danes in line. Not much of a steward, are you?
If I knew how, I'd have rid our lands of them long ago. Ruud's clan plagues us all, Dane and Saxon alike.
You are the sorriest soldier I've met in this country. Kick your king in the arse and fight back.
He needs more than a kicking. He's got nothing he should have to win this fight. No courage, no army, no charisma. If he wants to live longer than a season, he'll need the backing of his bride's family, which he hasn't. They loathe the maggot.
Who is he, your king maggot?
Oswald of Elmenham. He was King Edmund's counsel before the invasions. And like it or not, he's the last Saxon noble with any sway.
Why not crown a Dane instead?
Halfdan Jarl made it clear. He wants a Saxon king married to a Dane, for a greater show of unity. But Oswald's not the sort of man you'd chase into battle with a grin. He's soft, and the settled Danes don't trust him.
Where is he now? I'll get the measure of him, see what I can do.
You just missed him. He's headed for Elmenham just now, pleading once again for peace. If you go by the north gates and along the road, you may catch him.
얘 이야기는 별로 재미없을 것 같아. 보니까 빨리 끝내야지. 일로 가면 된다고? 이응 가자. 여기 뭐 보물도 없네요. 보물도 없고 왕도 없고 병사도 없고 내 배는 멋있고. 뭐야?
What see you, old friend? Huh?
They rushed in like wolves, killing and burning as they went.
It wasn't us.
I built myself a home here. Rued's clan attacked us as well.
Oh, how nice to have a home to speak of, man. Mine was burnt to the ground years ago. And by whom, I wonder?
Please, all of you,
be we Dane or Saxon, we all want the same peace. With land to till and home to keep. Without fear of Rued's violence.
Till they break the peace with another bleeding raid.
Nonsense. Their homes are here now. Same as ours, our futures run together, not apart.
So what are these Danes attacking us, eh? What will you do about them?
When I'm king... When I am your king, I'll set things right.
You will be king when I'm a flying troll.
왕이 무시받네.
I'm Eivor of the Raven clan. Are you Oswald?
I am. You're not here to kill me, are you?
I'm not in the habit of killing kings, but I do like meeting them.
I am Oswald, yes. For as long as I can hold out.
So what happened here, Oswald?
A clan, led by a Dane called Rued, attacked this morning. They've been sacking farms and hamlets across East Anglia for some time now, growing more brazen by the day.
Do they know this is Halfton's land?
They must. They just don't care.
Their chaos has touched my home as well, and I'm here to see that it doesn't happen again. Lately, I've come to learn that you are the hook that all hopes hang upon. As king, you could unite all the Saxons and friendly Danes.
A minor weight to bear, isn't it?
Who else, if not a king, should bear it?
Travel with me, Eivor. We can discuss my tenuous future on the road home.
What begs your attention in Elmenham?
Wedding preparations. Elmam is on guard as we ready my marriage to the Dane woman Valdis. She's a cousin of Halfton's.
Good. A well-matched marriage can forge a strong alliance. So what's the holdup?
The holdup? I don't yet have permission to marry Valdis. Her brothers don't approve of me.
뭐 지금 나보고 결혼 도와달라는 거야 그러면? 결혼 도와줘야 돼? 나도 못한 결혼을 무슨...
Slow down. Something is not quite right.
Hold. There's smoke ahead.
That's Beatley. It could be the same men who attacked at the walls of Norwich.
Stay here.
Stop! You!
잘 가고? 냐냐냐냐냐냐. 암살은 내 취미가 아니지만 암살해볼까?
See how they tremble as we thunder by. It makes my guts all wobbly with glee. An ambulance reverse. You pay the blood price. Shit.
암살 암살 암살. 빠달레나. 내 화살 내놓고요.
Hey! Come, bloodbag! Another fishbait! Have your guts out!
아, 지금 나 때렸어?
Your spine!
나 때렸습니까? 한 대 더 때렸어. 이 자식이 이리 와. 너는 쌍팔차형이다.
That should be the last of these big-faced cards. Oswald will be relieved to know of this.
잠깐만, 열쇠 어디 있었는데? 여기 있다. 안녕 페이지야. 이제 보니까 오랜만에 보쌈 먹고 싶네. 이따가 보쌈 먹을까? 주로. 아내의 기도. 엘더가 농장 주변의 습격자들을 추적하러 떠난 지도 벌써 며칠이 지났어요. 주님께서 엘더를 보호해 주시겠지만 여전히 걱정되네요. 만약 밭에 나가거든 조심하세요. 이형? 난 엘더가 아니구만. 없네요. 약탈했던 건가? 주님이라 이겨두라뇨.
Rued's clan. They left none alive.
God rest their souls.
근데 여기는
needed his home to make yet another fruitless attempt to impress my atroce family.
Show more grit than you're showing me now, and they may start to like you.
Yes, sorry, I'm just shaken. If you joined us at dinner, that might ease their minds a touch. Think about it. My doors are open to you.
I'd be happy to join you. Tell me when and where.
Wonderful. Visit us in Elmham whenever you have time.
It's worse here than I feared.
오케이, 갑시다.
A healthy scene in town. This Oswald has done well for himself.
왜 안 가죠?
Look there. A lone Dane. Can't trust that.
Oswald! Where's this dinner you promised me?
Eivor, you came! Dinner will still be served, but I'm afraid you were too early. My intended and her family are not ready.
This intended of yours, Oswald. Who is she? One of love or politics?
Her name is Valdis, and people don't marry for love these days, Eivor. This is an arrangement for East Anglia's benefit. She's from a Dane family whose military might is not to be trifled with. But her brothers, their motives are selfish. Why don't you have a look around and come back later? Dinner will not disappoint.
저녁에 오라고 하네요. 아니 들어가면 안 됩니까? 해가 질 때까지 기다려야 되네. 해 졌나 보네.
Lords, ladies, this is a day of peace and fraternity. I asked you here to Elmenham to offer my thanks and extend my generosity. Finir, our steward,
와, 족발 맛있겠다.
to our guests of honor, Brothir and Broder, and to my lovely bride-to-be, Valdis.
You get to plow our sister because Halfdan commands it. But you won't drag us into bed with you hear?
Broder, that
the
is...
last Saxon king we backed wasn't half as mushy as you, and we lost 150 men protecting his maggoty arse.
If you're going to be rude, then I must ask you to leave. This is my home. I won't be insulted here.
Is that why you've come? To back this Thane who smells of goat shit and cheap pebbles?
I'm sorry, did you say something?
Do I bore you, wolf-kissed?
I'm here to protect my clan. If that means helping your king secure his throne, well, so be it.
You'd be safer crowning the throne. It's made of less wood than, this one.
We'd all be safer if you had the stones to stand up to Rued's clan. Between the pair of you, I can't see a single nugget.
You watch your tongue, Wolf-Kiss, or you'll find it freed of your face!
So easily wounded by words. Imagine the ruin my axe would inflict on your flaccid ego.
My flaccid what? Please stop this!
You heard me.
That's it!
건축가요? 건축가! 망치로 내려 띄워줬습니다.
Limp, weak, soft.
아유, 잘 피하는데?
Ridiculous! Absurd!
This is no way to ensure our victory.
오! 저거 잡기는 못 피하네. 잘 피하는데. 오, 잡기는 못 피해.
This is not how we settle disputes in East Anglia.
Brother, stop this or I'll have your asses.
Calm yourselves!
잘 가고. 별거 아니구만.
Stop! All of you! That's enough fun for tonight.
If that's all you've got, it's little wonder East Anglia is in the state it is.
You are weak, sheep herder. Your Norse friend here can't change that. We are better off without a king.
Well, that's me done.
I think I prefer dream nonsense to these alehouse brawls.
What a waste of time and good mead. These brothers will never back me in my claim.
This dance is just beginning, Oswald. Get some rest. You'll need your energy.
And will I see you in the morning? We have much to discuss, I think.
I will find a place to lay my head.
And Eivor, if you can help me right this situation, you'll have a strong alliance with East Anglia. That much, I promise.
You're welcome.
Seems Oswald has set out for the day. I should have a word. Seems Oswald has set out for the day. I should have a word with him.
Clear the mess in the longhouse.
약간 얘기 좀 해볼까요? 그 전에 좀 찍죠? 어디 보자. 곰장미 추가. 가변활 증가. 와, 전투력 100 됐어. 드디어 100이다.
Eivor, good to see you.
아니 왕님 여기서 뭐 하세요?
Ah, good morning. Up bright and early.
You can labor like a thrall, but you're no good with feasts. Not a good start for a king.
No, indeed. I find a solitary comfort in my menial labors. Not something a king should admit to, I suppose.
이제 군고구마 먹어야 되나?
The brothers shamed you at dinner. It's your duty to answer their insults. Don't let the matter lay unresolved.
Oh, it was a petty row with henhouse wolves. I'd sooner answer the moo of a cow than worry about their insults. I have a wedding to plan and a kingdom to save. I haven't time to suffer fools.
They betrayed your hospitality, Oswald. Where I'm from, that's a grave insult.
Well, well. Here's the mud-soaked Saxon who's been taxing my patience.
Steward Finnair. I know I failed to impress at dinner yesterday eve, but fear not, the Danes will come around in time.
You stake claim to the throne, you dazed dog with no bone. If Lord Halfdan were here, he'd squeeze ale from a stone. Yelling, Finner, my drenger, stick this cur in the ground.
All mewling and spitting, here's Finnear the hound. He has bark, but no bite. Just a puppy I've found.
뭐야? 플라이팅 하는 거야 지금?
What just happened?
That is flighting, Oswald. Using rhyme and rhythm to lay a man flat. Try it. Match his verse.
There's no man you can lead, you dunce of the thirds.
A glutton you are. Just stop eating your words.
Not bad. Not bad.
어리석음.
He's got the wit of a boar, so when he insults you, make him feel stupid.
When I'm done with you, cur, you'll be raven flock food.
But your brain's soaked in mead and your...
Head's made of wood.
Wood! Head's made of wood!
남성성.
Under all that tough posturing is a sniveling boy, so dig deep. When he brags, take a jab at his manhood.
I've sailed squalls and north winds. You, not even a breeze.
But the winds that you sail...
Blow between both your knees.
Blow between both your... Oh, you mean farting?
He's an ugly puss, so when he brags, hit him back with something about his looks.
I hail from the north, where the winters are seasoned.
But you're foul. You're a blister. You're a...
Plague-ridden lesion.
Oh, yes, that's very good. Plague-ridden lesion.
Oswald, my boy, you're useless without your raven. This one's wrong for the throne. He's too soft and too tame.
작은 키.
Go on, give some back. About his height this time.
You claim you're a Dane, but your bloodline is stained. A wee dwarf must have ravished your mum in the rain.
Well spoken. Before sword clash and blood flow, we destroy our enemies with well-timed words.
You have a talent for verse, I'll give you that. But how long will that silver tongue hold up against an iron axe?
Let's find out, Finnear. I challenge you to a home gang.
You don't mean that, Oswald.
As a fight to settle disputes, no? A home gang.
A fight to the death, yes.
Let's talk it out, then.
Too late. The challenge has been made. But a fight against Finnear wouldn't be anything to boast about. You'll fight me.
Hold on, this is...
That said, I shouldn't be seen killing a Saxon in the streets of Elmenham.
There's a nice islet downriver, near Seahenge. Water will wash the blood clean away.
Prepare the square, and we'll meet you there. I hope you're ready.
I have to be. Just give me a moment to mentally prepare.
Do not make us wait long. It would not be kingly.
갑자기 대전이요. 아줌마 여기
What can I get
팔아요.
for you? You never know when this might come in handy. You would look very powerful with that. This is the current. Nothing else?
I have to go.
좋은 건 안 파시네.
Are you ready for the home gang?
I hope so. I just need to prepare. I'll meet you at the islet.
아일랜드가 어디예요? 저 위에네. 아래쪽. 상륙 쪽 상륙. 가는 길에 이거 먹으면 되겠다. 배 타고 이거까지 먹어야지. 가자. 사운전드 써니호. 가자구.
You made it. Now tussle with care and go easy on our future king. He's the only man left who can claim the crown. Done.
You've still got the touch for drawing a square.
I've been in East Anglia many summers now, but I'll always be a Dane.
Must we do this, Eivor?
Strength and courage are always a boon, Oswald. You'll need both if you want the Danes to accept you as king.
True strength comes from resolve, Eivor. It speaks to us, a stern voice from within.
I've never heard of talking guts, but a swift axe would silence that inner voice in seconds. You must be prepared.
Wait, you're unarmed?
Just do your best, I'll be fine. We'll forge your king out of you yet. Don't hold back.
이거 뭐야? 나가지네.
Felt that one.
I'm still here.
Hard to believe this one will marry Valdis, don't you think?
개 패고 있는데?
You expect the Danes to follow this pork belly?
I'm still breathing, aren't I?
Show me what you can do, Saxon.
일어나 임마.
Come now! Inspire us, king!
이거 그냥 샌드백인데?
You'll never be king at this rate. Is this the best East Anglia has to offer?
Yes, and I'll prove it.
Come on, fight!
Finish this, Eivor! It pains me to watch! Eivor is the victor. But you've shown us something, Oswald.
Stay down, Oswald. That's enough.
I will not stay down.
You fought bravely. Not with great skill, but with spirit and courage. Always push back with everything you have, even if you have to get dirty, even if you must break the rules. Because there are no rules. Not if you answer a challenge head on. That's where honor lies.
Not winning the fight, but living through it.
A seaside brawl won't change the brothers' minds. Oswald must show results. Redress old wrongs. Fight back against Rued and his men.
The raiders who attacked Beatley have a camp down the coast. The sooner we remove them, the better.
That would go a long way to building you up. And if you brought gifts for the brothers, spoils from the raid, they'd be in your debt.
Time to wet your blade, Oswald.
가자구. 수레와 화물에
I
불태우고.
expect your longship crew could help with this attack.
내 배를 보고 싶나? 아 여기 있구나. 따라구.
Sail out! Sail down! Strike up a tune.
걸린 것 같은데 잠깐만.
Save it for later.
No one has been willing to take a stand against Rued's clan before. We're a kingdom of farmers and merchants.
Even farmers and merchants can fight when led by the right person.
I hope your faith in pig farmers is not misplaced, Abel.
There is work to do, yes. but we will rise to meet Rued's clan. God will make certain of it.
잠깐만, 여기 내가 아까 스켜했던 데 아니야, 여기? 내가 아까 스켜했던 데 같은데? 이거 아닌가? 많은 거 같은데?
Neither will we.
My wolf!
불태워라! 약탈해라! 오잇! 화살이 없구나. 다 태워버려라. 전부 다 태워버려라. 약탈이다. 다 태웠는데 쇼? 모조리 다 태워버려라. 뭐야 이거?
Over here! Help! Help!
This way! Help!
나오세요. 지금 나무가 약해졌을 겁니다.
Over here! Ah, that'll do nicely.
Find something?
There's a crate of hack silver here. More than enough to make everyone happy.
We'll take it to the ship.
A hard-won fight.
The first of many, Oswald. Have you the will to keep it up?
This is my gift to the brothers. I have more than enough wealth in Elmham to widen their eyes, but this will be a symbol of my commitment to our fight.
It's a good start. Take what riches you find to Norwich, then send for the brothers. I'll meet you there.
끄덕끄덕. 어디 보자. 레벨업 했네. 스킬 올리장. 강력한 공격 피해. 연속 추가 피해. 어디로 가야 하오? 여기네요. 여기 뭔가 많아? 스케이트 스케이트. 그러고 보니까 여기 달이 없네. 달이 없어. 도끼 춤이요? 스케이팅 타는 겁니다. 도끼 스케이팅.
Silver, livestock, and a trophy from our slain enemy. What more do you want?
No battle-dented Dane would ever follow this lump of lord into battle. I don't care how many shields he brings me.
You mean to say you refuse my gifts, broder?
I don't have time for this.
It's a generous offering, brother. You'd be a fool to turn your back.
Refuse this and your shame will stain the name of your sons and their sons beyond.
Stay out of this, wolf-kissed.
Take the gift. We have bigger problems.
아니, 이 병사는?
One of Rued's men.
Aye. Sniffing around the outer walls, looking for an easy way to slip a few dozen men inside.
If there's one scout, there will be more. Something you might have learned if you kept him alive.
I was passing water when he surprised me. It was either him or my plow sword.
Where did you find this one?
Just outside the Northwich walls, by the water's edge.
They'll be looking for points of entry to sneak a herd of raiders through.
Jesus. Find another scout. We'll question him.
I'll look around. The rest of you stay here and out of sight. If I find anyone suspicious, I'll bring him here.
솔직히 외부인을 너무 믿는 거 아니야? 에보르의 외부인이잖아. 사람들이 너무 쉽게 믿어. 주인공에 무슨 페로몬 같은 게 나오나 봐.
I spotted this one on a boat. If there are others, they might be by the river. Look for any.
I need your eyes, my friend. Aid me. Be my eyes.
여기에 뭔가 수상한 사람이 하나 있네. 넌 누구냐? 아, 죽이지 마. 죽이지 마.
There. Looks like one of Rued's men.
죽여야 되나? 신문해야 되는 거 아니야?
Wait, wait. What are you doing? I'm just a pig farmer.
You are awfully well armed for a pig farmer. Stay down, muckworm. I have some friends who'd like to speak with you.
Put me down! I tell you, I'm a cow farmer. Let me go, Dane.
You said you were a pig farmer just moments ago.
It's not beyond reason. I tend to many livestock.
You are as Dane as I am. Save your breath.
랑해. 일로 안 가죠? 아이, 귀찮은데. 못 던지나, 이거? 못 던지네요. 젠장. 운반해야 되네. 어디가 있구요? 여기구만. 어이, 데리고 왔습니다. 이게 사람이 긴장하면은 전에 했던 말을 기억을 못해요. 그래서 저는 나까봐.
Did Rued send you too? Speak now, and you may live to see tomorrow.
북한의 긴장 상태.
Arger swine.
That won't make you any friends here.
A scolding like that is a mortal offense, boy. I'd kill the bastard. Don't give him time to act again.
I'll ask once more. Why were you lurking around Norwich's walls?
I came to pay my respects, Lord. To Oswald, the whimpering Saxon ergi of East Anglia.
I could do that all day, you drooling blood bladder. Only give me a reason. Lick my dunghole. Here's the tongue I use for licking. How does it feel against yours?
When the braziers lit at Dunwich, Rued and his men will rally. They mean to attack Northwich by its weakest wall. You English Danes are soft as butter now.
그러고도 농락하네.
Rued sends his blessing, lady. He'll see you again very soon.
That's enough to go on. Time to die.
That wasn't necessary.
He insulted you before everyone gathered here. You should have struck him down yourself.
I will not have blood spilt needlessly in my kingdom. This has to end.
Alive, this man was a risk.
Valdis, this man spoke as if he knew you.
Rued was my husband.
뭐야,
Your husband? You're married already?
I was. We've been apart for 5 summers. I never expected to see him here, and I never wanted to.
East Anglia's prosperity depends on our safety and unity. With Rued's clan stomping around, neither is possible. I must speak with him myself, man to man. There's no place for him in East Anglia. He must hear it from me.
Right. I'll start looking for a new king tomorrow. It was good to know you, Lord.
Rued will eat your lungs for supper, Oswald. Steer clear of him.
If I'm to be a worthy king, I must meet the man who bedevils us. I'll light the brazier at Dunwich and face him when he comes.
You sure you want to do this? Meeting Rued in the open comes with many risks.
It's the only way. We must face him head-on, and we cannot waver.
Come, Oswald. We make for Dunwich.
And of course I will see the lot of you there as well. Else the songs of your cowardice will ring out over the generations. I'm sure you're heading to Dunwich any moment. Dunwich. Rued's men tore through it.
Eivor, you made it. Dunwich.
It is time to light the brazier.
I'll light it. You do the talking.
Brother Valdis and I will scout the dock. Make sure there are no surprises.
Oswald and I will hold here until the brazier is lit.
The front gate is heavily guarded. You'll not be walking in.
I'll find my own way.
We'll be watching you back.
과연 당당히 걸어 들어갈 수 없을까? 그거는 님 생각이고요. 왜 당당히 걸어 들어갈 수가 없는 거죠? 왜요? 응?
Dunwich. Now to clear out Rued's men and light that brazier.
당당히 그냥 들어가면 되잖아요. 이렇게. 안녕하세요. 당당히 이렇게 들어가면 되잖아. 당당하게. 당당하게. 당당하게 들어가면 되는데. 당당히 갑시다. 여기 뭐 있다. 예. 왜 있다. 대머리 독수리셨네. 아예 몰랐어. 엄마야 깜짝이야.
Be wary of troops. Don't fight. Strike with me.
맞다. 이거 한번 터봐야지. 개꼬지인 것 같은데? 다시 더 보자. 이게 아닌데? 잘못했다. 열쇠를 먹고. 아니 그거 말고요. 이 미친. 에바야. 처음부터 이렇게 할 거냐? 돌진 공격 업그레이드 됐네. 미친. 닭들의 대란이야? 뭐야 이거? 여기가 가막이라고? 아니 여기는 다른 생활 통하는 창이야. 그래? 헬프 거리는데.
You watch your mouth. I would like to see you call her that.
Don't grant me strength.
잘가.
That's the last of them. Once the brazier is lit, the rest of Rued's men should arrive.
아무 없나? 처음으로 암살자가 떴다고요? 뭔 소리예요? 암살자 아닌데. 암살자는 부업입니다. 본업은 바이킹이고요.
Odin gives me a bargain. A few dead men at my feet in exchange for a ripe East Anglia, and my wife returned. What a day! You. I don't know you.
내가 아니라 미래의 왕을 상대해라.
I am Eivor of the Raven clan, the clan your men attacked before I fed them to the crows.
Who called for me? Was it you, Valdis, my love?
Why would I call you now, after 5 happy years away from your stinking balls?
I called you, Rued.
You? Oswald, the hopeful king of East Anglia?
And Valdis's husband-to-be. Take your men and go. East Anglia is strong with Saxons and Danes united. It will not fall to raiders.
Must I set sail for Denmark with nothing to show for the journey, after coming all this way?
You'll have my weight in silver. And an abundance of livestock and grain.
I've taken 10 times that already. What's the real prize? I'll make you an offer, Pigfoot. A home gang, just you and me, for the future of your kingdom.
I accept. I accept. A fight to the death.
East Anglia's the prize. Let it be heard.
Hey, what? The hazel is laid! The square is made.
When you see a chance, lead Valdis and the brothers to safety. They must not fight today. East Anglia needs them.
Let me be your champion.
No. He called on me.
Whenever you're ready, King of Sheepstick! I'm ready! Now the Saxon king has bent the knee. Call me king before I got you. Fighting dirty, are you? King Rued commands you to die!
Oswald!
Call me king!
Oh.
Go! Now!
Run for the bridge!
Go! 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 Move! I'm going!
어디로 가야 하오? 가면 되나 그냥? 찍히나? 뭐야? 아 미친 잠깐만. 아야 한 명이 돈 들어줬는데요? 다 데리고 나와야 되나 봐. 한 명이 낙오됐다. 낙오자는 없다. 다 데리고 간다. 아이 이렇게 백스텝 하고 있어. 누가 낙오자인가? 그러나 길을 내가 지금 번지는 거구나.
No escape! I will gut you!
일어나 일어나. 가자. 기기기기. 어딜 이 녀석이 누굴 쏘려?
They're breaking off.
They've given up for now.
That puts some distance between us. We can rest a moment.
By Thor, he fought well. Raging like a bonfire.
We should go back.
Oswald may have survived, Rued as well.
It's possible.
Rued's men will press the advantage. We must be ready when they attack.
We'll go to Norwich. Meet me there when you can.
He died a hero, there's no doubt. If his god won't take him, Odin's sword women will.
아니 안 죽었다니까 왜 다 죽은 생각해? 안 죽었어 임마.
Elmenham will not recover. None of us will.
나 보이소 반톨 전사.
Oswald is dead. Oswald is dead. We mourn the loss of our.
Another king lost, Eivor.
Stop washing your face with mead.
How can I face Halfdan Jarl now? I've failed him again.
These storm clouds of despair will not solve anything, Finnir. We need action.
What action?
We can take the battle to what remains of Rued's clan, before they hit back.
Easier said than done. His men are holed up in Borg Castle, a fortress on the sea.
On the sea? Then it must have a harbor.
It does. Guarded by a gate of hefty iron, held in place by timber spikes, difficult to force open.
Timber burns.
It does, but how do we reach it?
We rig your ship with oil at her front, and sail it ablaze at the gate.
They would see us coming, long before we reach the walls.
We raise a beard, an army of East Anglia's farmers. Throw them at the front gate as a distraction.
Saxons willing to die for a bunch of Danes? It's a stretch.
It can work, Finnir. If they fight in Oswald's name, that is all the courage they will need. You there! Did you hear of Thane Oswald's fate?
Aye, we did. He dragged Rued to the bowels of Elba, Dane devil.
Rued may be gone, but his clan still plagues East Anglia. And would you join us to rid your kingdom of his dogs?
For Oswald? Aye, anything.
2 eager Saxons is not yet defeated. But you may be right. We may have a chance.
I can ride to Elmenham and muster what remains of Oswald's men there. But who else would join us?
The Reeve of Thetford, Winston. He's a bitter old barnacle, but he would fight to the death for this land.
We can assemble a forward camp at the ruins north of Burg Castle.
Ride with me, Finnir. Let's pay this Reeve a visit.
With any hope, Theobald remains untouched by Rued's violence.
Hope is a scarce word in this kingdom.
Maybe...
뭐야? 능력 뭔가 새로... 아... 도찐 레벨 2 됐네요. 오, 벽으로 비어 추가 피해를 입으실 수가 있다. 좋은 거 같은데? 독배? 저 어차피 쓰지도 않는 거.
Rather hold on to something.
어디 보자. 테어포로드 가야 되네. 여기서 가는 거랑 여기서 가는 거랑 똑같네? 그냥 가자. 뭐야, 결국 여기 있는 거 못 먹었네? 안 갔나 내가?
Empty hands.
If Rued's clan continues to roam this kingdom unchecked, the people of East Anglia will be as ravaged as these lands.
And where do we find ourselves? Riding into defense to beg a horde of frightened farmers for aid.
To fight for a king that you gave them, Finnir. Remember that. To fight for a king that you gave them, Finnir. Remember that.
아, 더 말하지 마,
It was my
임마.
task to find them a king, not protect that king
아, 따라하고
against
있는
every
거야?
danger that
아,
might
따라하고
befall
있네.
him.
Oswald wasn't crowned yet, nor was he married. I say you have some work yet to do.
Right, right. No need to remind me how far I fell short.
뭐지? 방금 뭔가 쳤는데.
Theobald, just ahead.
Wood smoke and ash. Rued's men have been here.
What about you, Papa? There's so little. There will be none left.
Everything is gone, Reeve. Everything.
Ah, my friend, we will rebuild, I promise you.
You have a will of iron coming here, knowing your kind did all this.
Rued's clan is your enemy, not me. I come on behalf of the late Oswald of Elmenham.
You're still a Dane from top to two. It's your meddling that led to Oswald's death, leaving our kingdom for the worse.
Oswald died defending East Anglia, defending you. Will you not do the same?
What? Die in defense of a lost cause? I have problems of my own.
East Anglia will fall if Rued's clan is not defeated. Fight with me to drive them off, for Oswald and your kinsmen.
Pretty words, Dane. But the men of Theovard have their own battles to fight.
If you need an axe, I'm standing right here.
There's a village to the east, Kingsbury. It was taken by Rued's men a fortnight ago. I'll not rest until it's back in our hands.
Let me and my raiders take the village. Save your strength, and join us for the fight to come.
Bold offer. If you do as you promise, the pikes at Theovard will be yours.
I will take this news to our forward camp, Eivor. Follow when you can.
I will see you there.
Kingsbury's church has a great horn atop its steeple. If you manage the task, blew it, I'll know you kept your word.
점령이다. 또 점령을 해야겠구만. 어디 보자. 뭐 먹을 거 있나? 이거 한번 가보죠. 이게 뭔지 모르겠지만 여기도 한번 가보자. 여기가 그 마녀일 수도 있어. 뭐하니?
Kingsbury, infested with Rued's men.
안녕하세요. 선전포고입니다. 덤비세요. 그냥 붙하고
No, you're
잘 가고. 님의 약탈. 뭐야? 암살해버렸네. 암살해버렸다. 쪼레맵이요? 글쎄 이걸 쪼레맵이라고 해야 되나? 모르겠네. 나는 그저 스토리 라인을 따라왔을 뿐이거든요. 근데 얘네들이 쪼렙됐어. 뭔가 이상해. 나는 그저 가서 뿌린데 말이야. 미안해. 미안하단 말이야. 열쇠를 찾아 문을 열시오. 열쇠 어딨니? 오 뭐야 얘. 화살비. 어이 화살비. 올라오라고. 날아가는 거야. 어이 도와줘. 하이. 대장이 참 많네. 오. 장패 좀 무겁구나.
Let's get back to the ship. Time to sound the horn and signal victory.
마제스터 가면 여기는 다 마제스터 그거예요. 마제스터 세트. Your Majesty. 나이스 두께. 한 번에 올라가고 싶은데. 누구인가? 누가 쿠리를 불었는가? 1위는 여기 있는데. 왔다. 진뢰도약?
The Reeve has come to join me. Let's hope his promise holds.
The horn! It's been so long since I've heard that sweet sound! Right.
I held to my oath, Reeve. I hope you will honor yours.
My promise holds, aye. They of Ord will join you in the fight against Rued's clan.
With your aid, we may yet save East Anglia.
In past times, that horn was used to muster fyrds all across our land. You may find others who have warmed to its call.
Good. Whatever willing men you find, rally them soon at the ruins north of Burt Castle.
Eivor! Word, men are pouring in from across East Anglia, and our ships stand ready.
Theodward's Reeve is with us. His men will be here soon.
More than his. The Kingsbury Horn has inspired men all across this kingdom. We will have the army we need. It seems Oswald got what he wanted in the end. Saxon and Dane united in common cause.
A pity he is not here to see it.
The forces will be ready soon. Are you ready to start the assault?
Yep.
I am.
Our target is Burt Castle, said to be impenetrable.
Good. Let them have their false confidence.
By cover of night, Baldus will lead the Fyrd at the front gates. With Rued's men distracted, our forces move on the sea gate from the backwaters at their backs.
And once we're in, we'll leave no gate closed in that castle. Rued's men cannot be allowed to dig in further. Your longship, is she ready?
She awaits her own special glory. They need your words, Eivor.
연설인가?
Oswald was a man who didn't hesitate when you sought him for favors. A man who was fair and strong. A man who gave his life for his kingdom. Honor him today. Honor his memory. And fight with the same extra courage he showed!
For Oswald!
For Oswald! Now is the time. Today we rid East Anglia of Rued's clan, once and for all.
Eivor! Word of your actions in Theobald has spread like wildfire.
바로 어제까지 급쟁이라고 해놓고. 이게 침공하기 전에 나오는 그건가 봐. 거의 똑같네. 뭐 번개치는 거 봐.
You remember the dream I spoke of?
You sailed through Helheim on a ship of fire.
Here, it may come to pass.
Dreams, life, maybe they are one and the same. Tonight I ride the flaming sea steed, rushing for the spear. A watcher alight on water's wake. Another glory I will keep.
역시 음일씨 잘 쓴다.
Ready yourselves. Rued's shit stains will see us coming.
이게 무슨 뭐 노르강님 편집작전도 아니고 라이언 100 구하기야?
We've been spotted.
Steady! Hold course!
Ready yourselves to brace, men. We bring Helheim to our enemies. How nice! They greet us with some of their own from the air. Arrows! Break! Odin's hell! The sword maidens take them swiftly.
방어가 안 되는데요? LB 꼭 누르고 있는데? 엥? What? 다 죽었어.
To our enemies. How nice! They greet us with some of their own from the air. Arrows!
시기전이야?
Odin's hell! The sword maidens take them swiftly.
아니 누가 보면 신기전인 줄 알겠어. 뭐야 이게?
Close one that was!
Keep your shield arms limber!
이상해요. 쟤네들만 약간 좀 시대가 다른 것 같아요. 뭐야 저거? 아주 그냥 대패된 거 쏘면 돼요. 야,
Steady your hands! Hold for impact! Hold!
그거 아니야?
Read sail, now!
여기가 그거지 않나? 사전에 그 공개했던 영상에 나오는 그거 같은데? 뒤로 한돈 옆에서 붙이고 있는데? 나와 이것들아. 기다려봐. 야, 얘네들 없을 때 내가 좀 아프거든요? 도와줄게. 나봐.
militia!
These merchants and farmers can fight.
그냥 처음부터 이것만 잘 써도 되겠다. 이건 쉴드가 아닌 것 같은데? 잠깐만. 잠깐 체력 좀 채우자잉. 좀 채우고. 아, 이게 아닌데 잘못 눌렀다. 왜 너네 둘이 하고 있어? 같이 하자. 버텨. 이게 두 명에서도 되네. 오우야.
Oswald. He lives.
Oswald lives!
Eivor, was that you?
Shut your arse, twig spine. Stand fast. This will be over soon.
Worry not for me. You must stop.
Silence, fool.
So this is what it comes to, Wolfkist? 2 Danes fighting over a filthy Saxon whoreson? If this swine is your prize, come and get him.
오케이, 가져가주지. 넌 뒤졌다. 뭐야? 아, 저기요? 잠깐만요. 스탑. 잠깐만요. 뻔들이 다 됐어. 가라. 아, 한 대 맞았어. 아, 한 대도 맞았어. 아, 한 대도 맞았어. 어디세요? 인도 자식. 엄마야.
A miserable clan you lead to it.
Yes. The one that has bled this country dry for 2 years.
와! 쉣! 으깨기!
Your battle is not yet won.
뭐 먹을 거 없나?
While pity restrains my blade. Not till I've taken all these shores have to offer.
East Anglia will have its king, and it will not be you.
안 한 대 맞고요. 어금니 꽉 깨물어 이 자식아.
For all your efforts, only the cold dark of Niflheim awaits you.
They should be ruled, wolf-kissed. Made thralls, not treated as equals. We are better than this. Than all of them.
Do not drag me down to the sewage you wallow in.
Why does a Dane fight tooth and nail for a Saxon? This Saxon of all.
He has in abundance that which you do not. He is fit to rule, fit to lead. You are...
눈 크게 뜨고.
Thank you.
You'd throw in with these wastrels? These Argir swine? For what? A scrap of land and a promise of peace?
Eivor, no! He should be tried before God, a lawful assembly. I won't have my reign begin with more blood spilt than is needed.
Another screeching scold. This man must die for the damage he has wrought. The old laws are clear. These are Oswald's lands, to rule as king as he sees fit. Does Eivor bow to kings? To defy a king would shame him. East Anglia cannot heal without his honor intact. And what of your honor, Eivor? How much are you willing to lose?
여기서도 선택하는 건가? 죽일 것인지 살릴 것인지? 살리죠? 걔 전판에 보스도 살렸는데.
The rightful king of East Anglia has spared your life today, and so it will be.
Compassion is a virtue suited for anyone, Eivor, including you. Thank you.
이거 살릴지 죽지 말고 따라서 엔딩 뭐 달라질 것 같은데. 뭐야? 버러지성이었어?
I should speak with Oswald, see if he's well.
Raise the old father.
Thank you for heeding me, Eivor. I know the worth of such a gesture. All this is like a dream.
But you're not asleep.
Well fought, the both of you!
You came as well, old friend.
If I'd known you were still alive, I would have stayed in Norwich.
Look around you. A happy occasion and a glorious victory.
And soon, something more grand to take place. Our wedding, my love. If you will still have me, that is.
And why would I not?
I fought poorly. I melted under the heat and anger of that brute. And I never...
Oswald, stop. You fought with all your heart and soul. That's all you need ever do.
Come then. We have much to prepare for.
A bride to wed and a kingdom to lead. What some men wouldn't give for such things.
Countless men have died for them. And you, Vanir? Are you jealous of such things?
Hardly. My heart is afire, but my body aches. I desire only a long nap.
I saw a bale of hay back there.
Later, Abel. For now, I must see to the wounded.
Then I will see you at the wedding.
Aye, of course you will.
I should return to Elmenham. Oswald's wedding will soon begin.
들어가 보니 결혼식장 얘기하는 중에 이렇게 됐지 참. 뭐야 이거? 오롱이 있는 거고. 누가 이렇게 만들어놨냐? 오케이, 니켈 2개. 이게 아주 맛있지.
Victory was hard work. We did it. Rued's clan is blown to ash.
강력한 공격. 주명타 피해. 어디 보자. 여기로 돌아가야 되네요. 어? 내가 여기 있는 건 안 했었나 이거?
Wedding preparations in full bloom.
Telas baby biga Singa.
Derlish. Porlicia.
Come, the wedding is soon to start. How grand.
A beautiful and worthy celebration, my lord.
Thank you. May this feast set a spirited tone for East Anglia's future.
Just like you to keep a king waiting at his own wedding.
Yet I arrived in the end.
A part of me worried you wouldn't.
You look good, Oswald. Like a man about to marry a more powerful woman.
Do I? Because I'm nervous as hell.
Of all the battles a man can fight, the war against himself is the hardest to win.
남자 복장보다 여자 복장이 더 왕 같은데? 털도 달려있고 말이야. 피해 서양 뭐 그런 건가? 이마에다 저거 하는 거? 반지.
I hereby name you man and wife, and as man and wife, I name you Oswald of Elmenham, first of his name, the rightful king of East Anglia, with his lady Valdis, soul, fist, and beauty of this land.
방해꾼은 사라져줘야겠군.
You've done it, steward. A king now sits on the throne of East Anglia.
Don't leave yourself out of this song. We did it together.
Back to your dreams, then, of fire and Helheim.
I lost my way some time ago. Hard to say when. I don't want to be here. I never did. This was Halfdan's dream. He ordered me to see through. In my dreams, I'm sailing, remember? Wind in my beard, salt on my lips. I want that life again. Whether or not I find it, only time will tell. Until then, let us feast, drink, and forget our pain!
야, 즐기면 되는 거야?
Skål, Ivor! Let's have a drink. Your fist is without ale. Let us address that.
Surely a special kind of metal is required for drinking before the new king?
A metal not unlike your own.
To Odin and his endless glories!
And the new king of East Anglia. May his reign be long and good. Not bad, Wolf-Kiss. I wager you couldn't drink more than me if you tried.
A fool's wager.
A challenge nonetheless. What say you?
좋지? 내 전 재산을 걸게.
I will drink you under the table.
Confident, are you? Let us see how you fare against the ale beast of East Anglia. And we'll make it interesting. Put your silver where your mouth is. What say you?
은하? 좋지?
I accept.
Yes, to celebrate. Skål!
간다.
Drink more.
You're sweating!
한 번 더 실패하면 안 되겠는데?
You're going to start. The ale here, it's strong. But I am stronger!
Aye, stronger than me. You drink as well as Valdis. Now that I would pay to see.
Speaking of payment, where is my silver?
Here, well earned, Wolf-Kissed.
나이스, 돈 벌었다. 개꿀? 아, 근데 머리 아파. 으들으들하니까.
Eivor, care for a challenge?
Eivor!
Wolf-Kissed, gaze upon my pots. They stand so strong. Unbreakable at this distance, no?
They are not, Brothir. My arrows shatter whatever target they strike.
Even after draining so much meat, succeed and you shall be rewarded.
보상 좋지?
Keep your eyes open long enough to witness this, you drunken lout.
Yes, that's it. As with everything, an easy task for the Wolf-Kiss.
쉬운걸?
Ah, barely a challenge.
Impressive, impressive. Here as promised. Now go enjoy the party.
아 50원밖에 안 줘? 에이 짜다. 50원 짜다.
Look there, Finland on the roof.
The road to Valhalla does not...
The boar represents fertility. Did you know that?
As does Freya. What's your point?
You impress me, Eivor. Your battle wisdom, your strength of character, skilled in so many ways. Yet I wonder, is there any skill of mine that I could impress upon you?
Even a fool has something to teach, whether they are aware of the lesson or not.
Hey. But I could show you how to wield my plow sword.
뭐야 이거? 미친 뭐야 이거? 왠지 궁금하니까 눌러볼게요.
Be plain about it, Stiffspear. You want to lay with me, is that it?
That I do. Will you follow me? To a place more comfortable?
Oh my god. 궁금하니까 한번 가볼게요.
A good plow sword is a rare thing. Lead the way.
진짜 간다고? 저기요? 아니 이런 미친 아니 이 게임에 이런 게 있었어? 아니 세상에
God. That's worth a verse or two in some skald song. I'll remember that for all time, Eivor.
I will too, Rhoda.
The sagas are never this good. This night remains glorious.
These are the moves of Elvenhar.
에반데.
So I told the Dane, you get the wool while the Saxon gets his milk. They'll trade with each other.
아, 나도 농담으로 하는 건 줄 알았는데 아니었구나.
You like sheep?
진짜 리얼이었어.
Eivor! Some sweet wine for a sweet swine? The Saxon god wanders somewhere up here, does he not? I haven't seen him.
They like to say he moves with mystery.
Look! The moon! It moves untroubled now. But one day it will be eaten by a giant wolf and the nights will be black forevermore.
Are you all right?
I've tasted glory once again. And it was good.
I'm glad to hear it. Now...
I always felt like Skoll, Hati, chasing and trying to fulfill Halfdan's wishes. But now I've caught my sun and moon. I've got them and I don't know.
You can let them go. Sail to a further shore.
My longship's in Valhalla. Oh, don't you remember? Firestarter.
Come on. Let's get you to solid ground.
Everything's spinny.
가자.
You're very strong.
You're very large.
뭐지? 방금 엄청 세게 내려놓은 것 같은데.
Sorry for this, Eivor. I've had one last glory. I should be happy. I am happy. Thank you.
It need not be the last.
Not the last.
Enough fun and games. I should see how Oswald is doing.
자, 신랑 신부한테 가보죠.
Eivor, I'm about to address our guests, and I'd like you to be there.
It's been a worthy ceremony so far.
And have you had enough fun yet?
I'm ready to hear you address your kingdom.
Good. Come. Join me.
맞다, 이거 여자랑 남자 둘 중 하나로 할 수 있다. 그러고 보니까.
Honored guests. We've pushed through hard times.
그래서 여자가 할 수 있는 건 남자도 할 수 있고, 남자가 할 수 있는 건 여자도 할 수 있는.
But it is not conflict that binds us. It is compassion. May we always favor compassion, even when our enemies refuse its boon. So, to my Dane friends and neighbors, I give thanks for the bravery you have shown during our collective struggles. And for my fellow Christians, may we continue standing as examples of our Lord's grace. Lights in the dark. I see East Anglia's future right here, right now, in all of you, Dane and Saxon alike. To our future.
Still a bit soft on insults, but the king has courage.
And to Eivor, without whom none of this would have been possible.
On behalf of East Anglia, let this ring be proof of our loyalty to the Raven clan and all they have done for us today.
Would you have any words of wisdom for us?
스칼이 뭔 뜻이었더라?
To the good King Oswald! Skull!
아,
to
건배구나.
Oswald! Skull!
Skull! Skull! Okay, everyone, the bridal race starts now. Remember, you all have to lose to the bride and groom. Steady all, and ready yourself for the wedding race. The king and his bride against all.
My king.
뭐야?
The sheep you left to guard me have been shorn. Oswald, king of sheep fuckers, show your eyes. I challenge you.
I accept.
4번 싸우겠다 보자.
No square, only sweat and blood.
He may be wounded, but don't let your guard down.
Let's settle this.
I will bury you, Saxon. I'll take all that is yours.
오, 잘 싸우는데?
Should a king show mercy to one so malevolent, so cruel? I'll not give you the satisfaction of a good death, for my god forbids such cruelty. Therefore you are outcast. From this moment on.
You have won. My life is yours.
Your life is God's. Now go! Leave my kingdom and never return!
빡빡이 되는 걸.
I do not understand this Saxon religion. Oswald is a coin. One side mercy, the other courage. There are few like him, I'll admit. Saxon or Dane.
Such a strange display. Courage and restraint like I've never seen. With all that's happened, with all the chaos Ruud wrought, still, Oswald found reason to spare him.
It's a strange thing.
A remarkable thing. From what inner spring does such kindness run? I'd like to know. With my duty here fulfilled, I now choose East Anglia. I fight for you, my king.
Rise, old friend. You're embarrassing me.
Be well, Finnir. Your choice is a bold one. You continue to surprise Oswald of Ilmenham.
Thank you, Eivor. When we first met, I made an oath. I promised you an alliance.
You did.
You'll have it, so long as I draw breath.
Until next time, King.
오케이, 나카마가 되었다.
Dream come true, like none other.
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Let's tell her the good news.
Join me. Together we'll force open the doors of the All-Father's Hall.
여기에 좀 역말 있었으면 좋겠다. 패링 그거 뭐냐 연습하게. 센스가 없어요. 센스 딱 있어야 될 거 같아. 아 여기 그 뭐냐 암살 전용 허수아비, 패링 전용 허수아비, 이거 마구 때리는 전용 허수아비 막 이렇게 있어야 될 거 아니야. 공격할 때 간손이요? 웬 강손? 강손은 이건데.
Eivor, have you seen Wallace?
Nope.
And I will make you eat that wretched hat of yours.
Rowan,
이게 약손.
Why all this shouting?
이게 약손. 이게 강손. 이게 약손. 이게 강손.
Both of you. Randvi, I demand that this matter be settled here and now.
Have patience, Rowan. There is a time and a place for such disputes.
왜? 나 오라고 나보고?
Eivor, thank Tyr.
I heard shouting. Is something wrong?
Holger robbed me, and I demand he be punished.
Rot disappointed word. Does the deer rub the stream when she takes a drink? Does a cow rub a field when he crops on sweet grass?
Eivor, this matter requires sensitive judgment. Will you?
판사가 되라는 소리구만.
Of course. From the beginning, please.
Well now, there is no excuse too small, I see. Nothing to keep you from coveting that seat, is there?
In Sigurd's absence, who has better claim to oversee these disputes?
You might leave them to work it out for themselves, but that would mean letting go, would it not?
저 다그는 나중에 그냥 한번
Please start again.
한번
Tell me all that has happened.
I will start. I have been falsely accused by this Saxon Philistine.
A Philly what? Are you mocking me?
Silence, please. I will hear both of your complaints and render a decision, awarding compensation if needed. Understood? Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools.
Borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have always allowed him to use whatever he pleased. I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, Holger stretched the limits of my grace. Entering my stables for their feed, I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her tail. Bereft, not a strand in sight. I am ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew me to Holger, and how right I was. For when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a sheet of
painting, Rowan. I was painting. You make it sound so crude.
You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages for Ilgifu's tail to reach its former length. I demand compensation.
I understand. Thank you, Rowan.
그러니까 그 뭐냐 자신의 말에 있는 꼬리털을 그거를 다 그냥 밀어갖고 붓을 만들었다. 한번 견본해봐.
Holger, let me hear your side.
Eivor, You have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems bring life and joy and wisdom to our people. And you know that my work requires a certain, let us say, freedom. To make use of rare resources to compose my verses. Often when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items. Alvis's walking stick, Tovi's inks, all were given gladly.
You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you bleed.
Rowan? As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that my latest piece required delicate brushwork. I could have used a frayed stick, some cloth, my hands, but no. I needed something gentler, softer. To make a perfect brush, I needed the fine hairs of a well-raised horse. And so I availed myself of a local resource.
You clipped Alfgafu's tail to the rump without asking.
It was early. I did not wish to wake you.
Thank you, Holger. I believe I understand your position.
이거 누가 잘못했는지 뻔히 잠깐만 이거 홀미드가 무슨 뭐 말할 자격이 있나?
I believe I have heard enough. If you will...
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor. No handsomer than a donkey now. You must do something.
Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan. She remains radiant. Elgifer's hair will grow back in no time.
Quiet, both of you. Now listen.
이거는 로안의 말이 맞지. 그거 꼬리털을 빌릴 거면은 사전에 말하고 양해를 구했어야 되는데 그냥 내 거니까 마냥 그냥 잘라버렸다는 거 아니야? 아니 이거 선 넘어지시게. 이건 선 넘은 거 맞아?
Holger, Rowan is clearly in the right. You sheared the tail from his horse without gaining permission.
I borrowed the tail. Borrowed! Does the reality of regrowth not make this a victimless crime?
It is a two-victim crime, Holger.
그러면 나도 네 머리털 좀 빌리자 임마. 이렇게 하면 머리털 빌릴 수 있어?
As the horse's value has diminished significantly, you will pay Rowan its market price.
But the horse was not for sale. Rowan, admit it.
My decision is final, Holger. Pay what you owe, and meet tomorrow as friends.
And if I do, may I keep the horse?
Pay the man and be done with it. Rowan, does this satisfy you?
It does. Thank you, Eivor.
Good. Then by Tyr's blessing, let this matter rest. We're done here. Return to your homes in peace.
Would you allow me to pay you with a vibrant painting? After all, in some ways you helped in its creation.
Absolutely.
Oh, hello, Eivor. Good day. That Holger, he is quite a character.
I almost envy him. To see the world through such a muddy glass and live with such petty concerns. He hasn't a care in the world.
Let's not walk too far with that idea. I need you right where you are.
East Anglia is with us. Their King Oswald has pledged his loyalty to us.
Eivor Kingmaker, we shall call you soon.
오케이. 나카마가 되었다. 자치구 됐네요.
Some interesting news. King Ceolwulf has sent Ceolbert to Shropshire. He hopes to install him as Elderman there.
Good for Ceolbert. He should do well considering all he has learned from you.
I gave him only a taste of my knowledge. The rest he will need to figure for himself. One more thing. I do not know if you heard, but Svend passed away a short time ago. The poor man slipped away in his bed.
I had not heard, no. And how is Tovi? She must be gutted.
It has been rough on her. She spends quite a lot of time at his burial mound. Speak with her, if you have the time.